everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marquinhos. Played out to the right.
Hakimi plays it in.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Musiala. Pavlovic. Musiala. Pavlovic.
Aim forwards.
Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neuer on ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Kane. Boy gets a cross in, gets it away. That'll be a throw.
Hakimi. Hakimi,
Gently done. Barcola. João Neves. Here's Barcola. Barcola! Oh, that is rather wayward.
it wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Moved on forwards. Musiala. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred.
Hakimi. Barcola. Vitinha
Forwards and with intent. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
proves too strong. Vitinha. Next Dembele. Vitinha laid out to the left flank.
Very nicely done. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Musiala. Bui. Musiala. Barcola shifted upfield. Musiala. And
And here's Kane. He's beaten the last man. Boy carries the ball down the right. Tacho can get it clear. Getting this one clear. Marcola was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Diaz. Deftly away. And here's Elise. And it's Bui. Oh, it's come loose. Vitinha airing after the real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hakimi. João Neves. He's through here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Musiala. Marcola. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Vitinha. Shot a goal! And that certainly packed a punch. Min-jae. Bui. Elise. Pressing's intense, and it's played off.
Bayern Munich are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Not quite on the same wavelength. João Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kvaratskhelia, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? Marcola. Fabian Ruiz. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. João Neves. Hakimi, nicely aimed pass. Musiala. Min-jae. Musiala. Kimmich. Guerrero. Diaz. Guerrero. Lovely bit of skill. Here's Diaz. That is lovely. Diaz crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. In it comes. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Ball's gone out of play. Marquinhos. Still goalless at the moment. Marquinhos, good-looking ball. Kim Min-jae. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kane. That is good strength. Boy puts a cross in. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Hakimi. Now it's Neves. Oh, sweet feet. Hakimi. And he's managed to get free. And here's Elise. And it's Bui. Vitinha. Marquinhos, it's a sharp pass. Bui. Musiala, aim forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vitinha. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Diaz. Kimmich. Guerrero, gently done. Mendes moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Guerrero gets it away. And it's Neves. Hakimi. And here's Dembele. Shot, surely! Decent enough try.
Dembele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Pavlovic, forwards and with intent. Looking here to chip it through. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Fabian Ruiz. He thumps it clear. Bui. Elise. Bui. Moved on forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcola picks it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zone or man-to-man.
Neves. Barcola. There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Diaz. And it's Kane. Now it's Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice physical challenge. Kimmich. Vitinha. João Neves. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. Here's Barcola. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Guerrero gently down. And here's Kane. Diaz. Nice control. And it's Guerrero. Nice touch. And here's Diaz. Crossed into the box. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rui. Tar. Kimmich. Musiala. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. João Neves. Pavlovic. Musiala tries a measured ball. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Nacho. Hakimi. João Neves. What's Dembele? Barcola. Olise. Kane. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. There it goes crossfield. Musiala. Here's Olise. Boy gets a cross in. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Diaz. Guerrero. Oh, it's played into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. And it's claimed by the keeper. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Vitinha. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kvaratskhelia, Vitinha. Musiala. And it's played forward. It's really well cleared. Guerrero. Great position here. Oh, that is a good ball to... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead.
Bayern Munich, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kimmich. Kim Min-jae, gently done. Olise. Looking to break at pace. That has been knocked clear. That's been won straight back. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Moved on forwards. Musiala. Fabian Ruiz gets across to intercept that. Pacho. Marquinhos looks to the other side. He's in a great position here. João Neves. Out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's hoisted clear. Crossed in again. That's too far for anyone. Kimmich. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pacho. Hakimi. Quality ball. And the keeper has it. Bui. Olise. Always onto this. He's had a shot! And again! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely Kane at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
João Neves. Hakimi looking to run onto it.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
And it's Neves. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Chance for a shot! He can get that clear. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bakula! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Diaz is onto it in a flash. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Olise. Kane. It's Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but really is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Neves. And here's Dembele. Kimmich with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kim Min-jae. Driven forward. Brilliantly cut out. Nuno Mendes. Tacho forwards and with intent. Guerrero. Kim Min-jae. Pavlovic. That's really well manoeuvred. Vitinha. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. This looks... There's the shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Vitinha usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Vitinha shifted upfield. And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Clearly not happy with that. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Barcola. Here's a chance! Olise. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's a good foot in there. Dembele. And it's been played through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Marquinhos. João Neves. Barcola. And it's Hakimi. João Neves. João Neves played out towards the right wing. And here's Neves, goes for a shot! That's a throw. Nuno Mendes succumbs to the pressure. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Gets good distance on it. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Kane. Kane played into space. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Tacho, aim forwards. Guerrero, gently done. Moved on forwards. And it's Musiala. Oh, super find. Kane. Olise. Olise! Oh, split-second reaction.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musiala. Kimmich. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And they've got rid. Skelia. Barcola. Hakimi. Vitinha. Pacho. João Neves. And it's played forward. Neuer sends that a long way. Guerrero. Diaz. Guerrero. Hakimi. Marquinhos. And it's Mendes. Vitinha. Played back in. Cross from Hakimi. Tacho cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Bruno Mendes. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Guerrero gets it clear. He's found a way through. Musiala. And here's Olise. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Olise. Diaz!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Barcola. Oh, good spread. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Big chance! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Hakimi. Vitinha. Marquinhos gently done. Kimmich. Olise. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Up towards the front line. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Fabian Ruiz played out towards the right wing. And here's Kvaratskhelia, this time surely! It's a loose ball. Well, that is asking for trouble. Aimed in towards the centre. Kim Min-jae gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's a great ball here. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. Pacho. Mendes is fouled. True beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dembele knocks it out wide. It's a threatening ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Diaz. And it's Musiala. And here's Diaz. Now who's going to be first to this? Tries to clear. There's Diaz. Musiala. And here's Kane. Bayern Munich have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for the shot, and that is quite wonderful. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, that is a bit special. Bayern Munich go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. Bayern Munich are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. The referee's awarded a free kick. Save. Pavlovic. Elise. Bui looking to get on the end of this. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a throw. And it's Ruiz. And here's Barcola. Oh, what? And the shot! Barcola opts to play it back. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Vitinha! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what the difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Tar. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Kim Min-jae. Olise. Pavlovic. Musiala. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Diaz. It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Olise, that's a delicate pass. It's a nicely... It's clean! Danger averted for now. Guerrero, and that's aimed into the middle. Plenty to aim at here. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tar getting this one clear. Gets it away. João Neves. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, important challenge that. Kimmich. Kim Min-jae, aim forwards. Olise, played out to the right. Oh, it's a searing run, he is a man on a mission. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Kimmich plays it short. João Neves shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia, who perfectly measured that.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep it.
Dembele!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the rate.
Now it's Diaz. And it's Guerrero. Here's Diaz. Diaz. The cross comes in. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Doué. Vitinha. Out to the right. Hakimi. Doué. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Doué. This has gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
It's been taken short. Olise absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he thumps it clear. Marquinhos aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kim Min-jae. And it's played forward. Well-timed, excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Vitinha. Calmly anticipates. Really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. Vitinha. And it's Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Kvaratskhelia. And he's there to get it away.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Bui forwards and with intent. That's Diaz. Now that's a fine challenge. Diaz. Musiala, who's set up one goal so far.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Doué, over to the left.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Olise! Could be danger here. Musiala, and here's Diaz.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he's heaved it away. Out again for a throw-in. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Kane given the lift of his goal. Doué, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bui. And it's Bui. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kane has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Mendes, gently done.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's
Good chance here! Oh, that could cost them.
Dembele was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Doué head out towards the right wing. And here's Doué, and the shot! That was very necessary. So close to drawing level.
Doué clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Time to deliver. Now this could be a chance. So who's he picking out? Now it's and a shot! And that could come back to haunt them. Diaz has it back and can go again. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. And for a moment, moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Vitinha, who's short. Dembele. Tar, aim forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kvaratskhelia. Great work on the overlap.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Musiala tries to think it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one, and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bui cuts out the pass. Tar forwards and with intent. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Kane. Here, Kane! It's in!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has two. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Doué. Doué! Oh, he's missed it. Musiala, oh, good spread. Diaz. Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Well, that looks a good ball through. And it's hoisted clear. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Moved on forwards. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Guerrero. That's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Vitinha in over towards the opposite flank. And that could set him on his way. pretty, but it gets the job done. Pavlovic. Kim Min-jae shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. Hakimi closing in on goal. Diaz. Guerrero. Musiala. Kim Min-jae. Tar. Kim Min-jae. Kimmich. Guerrero forwards and with intent. Cleared without complication. Kane is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Pacho. João Neves. Tacho, aim forwards. Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts. Musiala, gently done. Marquinhos. Vitinha. 4 added minutes on the board. That's really well manoeuvred. Musiala. Bui. Moved on forwards. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tar. Out to the left it goes. Guerrero. Diaz. Musiala. Well, that's well seen too. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tar. Musiala. And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Pacho. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. Guerrero makes the interception. He is through here! And that has been clubbed away. Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. And he's shooting! Well, the ball's come loose here. Played it short, and it's 2-8. He's being urged to shoot. He can in. Steaming on goalwards. There's the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Seen enough. Suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, we can't dress